you've released some singles ever since you left Big Boys Entertainment, and some of your singles have featured artists like Olamide, Dami Crane, Lil Miss, who I really like as an artist.
I like her.
Lil Miss, 2 Chris has produced for you, 2 Bad Guys, TBO. You know, how is it with, you know, working with all these artists?
It's been good. I mean, the one I did with Olamide, the Iliari, I did that when I was with Big Boys. Even though Kabasa produced the beat, I mean, it wasn't really anything to do with Big Boys. It was Kabasa that produced it and stuff. So, you know, it was just based on the fact that, okay, I said Olamide, please, I want to work with you. I like your style. I was like, alright, my sister. But this was a long time ago. And working with 2 Bad Guys, you know, it's been really good. You know, they're like 2 brothers, just like 2 Chris, very talented. They have a passion for what they're doing, you know. So it's just like, Tipsy, I have a beat here. Do you want to listen to it? Let me do something for you. So I'm like, cool. And TBO again, you know what? That's someone that I will always say thank you to. You know, just like I always say thank you to JJC, because really and truly, there was a point when, you know, when I just got signed to Big Boys, it was that kind of thing where I didn't know what kind of genre of music to do or where to fit in. So TBO would just produce different beats and be like, okay, Tipsy, let's try this one. No, if it doesn't work and everybody's like, what's this? TBO would be like, don't worry, we'll do another song. You know what I mean? So it kind of pushed me and helped me too. And you know, I've worked with Dami Crane. I have to say thank you to Dami too. Yeah,
that's a good song.
Dami, I wanted to put somebody else on the song when I did it, and TBO produced it again. And the person was kind of like, call me tomorrow, call me next tomorrow. She's like, you know what, if you're not gonna do it, just say you won't do it, kind of thing. And you know, TBO again said, what about Dami Crane? We need someone really fun, young and stuff. So I said, cool. And I called him up, you know, and he said, Tipsy, I would definitely do it. I think he did it within 3 days and stuff. I mean, I was here, he went to the studio himself in Nigeria to do it and stuff, and I had it. So again, thank you to Dami Crane. And to everybody that I've worked with, you know, it's that kind of thing where they just work with me not because they think I'm the best person, it's just because they believe in something. Like they believe I have a passion for what I do, and they believe I can make them proud of what they're doing for me. You know what I mean? So I just have to say thank you. I mean, they don't owe me anything. I have to do favors for me. It's just out of their own mind. So yeah.
Good. Speaking of Dami Crane and speaking of Team Genge, when you released that song, I thought in my head like, this is a song that needs a video. And you guys eventually shot the video. I like the video. The video seemed like fun, despite the fact that it wasn't what I was expecting. It came out a different way. I want to know how that video came about and where you guys shot it.
It was directed by Rash Dimu in Nigeria. You know, when the song came out, Rash Dimu is the owner of Bay Productions, Jibo's record label.
Okay.
So you know, he's my friend, Rash Dimu. So he just said, Tipsy, I want to shoot that video. And I was like, yeah, beautiful, thank you. They said the only thing you have to do now, get yourself to Nigeria and blah, I'll shoot the video. I did. They shot it. They you want the full address of the studio?
No.
Yeah, I'll shoot the video. So thanks to Rash Dimu for believing in me and for getting his whole team to shoot the video. So it was good.
I listen to you a lot, despite the fact that I don't understand Yoruba. I don't have I don't have a very deep understanding of Yoruba language, but I could pick out a few things that you say here and there. And I remember you saying something to the effect of you liking or being a fan of Seriki, the Indigenous Yoruba rapper, and also Reminisce, and you're also a fan of Harrysong. These are all artists that inspire you. What exactly about these artists, especially Seriki, because you mentioned Seriki on a record, but I know on Twitter you always like Harrysong, you're a fan of Harrysong.
The one with Seriki is God Punish Devil.
Yes, God Punish Devil, exactly.
I don't get sponsor, Seriki Inspiration,
exactly.
Yeah, that one. Seriki is a Yoruba rapper, just like me, you know what I mean? And the stuff he says, they're very random, but you can relate to it. So I mean, it's very creative. It's not so typical. I mean, it's not gonna be like I'm sitting on the table and a chair, blah blah blah. It's just gonna mix up some really random, but it will make sense to you at the end of the day. So you know, he's very talented. So yeah.
Okay.
And Harrysong, I think Harrysong is like the king of melody. You know what I mean? Like he can just turn your whole rap album into R&B kind of situation. So you know, he's always told me, Tipsy, I like your rap, but try to do something with melody. I'm like, okay, Harrysong. But you know, I like the fact that he tries to motivate me. He's an artist, so not every artist would like another person to move forward. You know what I mean?
Very true.
So, I mean, for him being that kind of person, I kind of give him that respect. You know, so thank you. And who else did you mention?
Reminisce.
I like Reminisce. Reminisce is like a boss. When you say boss, you know, Reminisce is very strict. You know. Again, it's one of those people that will mention stuff that you relate to, squishies, that thing you drink at Shrine. You know, I drink it a lot. That's my favorite. So, you know, it says very typical stuff, but everybody relates to it. You know, you don't have to sit down and carry a pen and whatever to think about what he just said. You know, so you know, again, for the kind of rap that I do, those are the kind of people that I listen to get inspiration from. So, yeah.
You're a female rapper. Female rappers in Nigeria are not very prominent, save for Weird MC, Sasha, and a few, Eva Alodia, and just a handful. And then we're talking of indigenous Yoruba rap, which no other woman, I don't think, at first thought, I can't think of any other girl right now.
I know one.
At first thought, apart from you, I can't think about any other female that throws around Yoruba words, that plays with words in Yoruba the way you do.
Indigenous rapper, but she's not Yoruba, she's Igbo. Splash.
Okay, Splash.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
What do you think about? What do you think is the place of an indigenous Yoruba female MC in the Nigerian music industry, and how do you think a female MC can overcome the challenges? But because right now we're talking of Sasha and Weird MC. Sasha has one album, Weird MC has about 3.
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason? How do you think you can advance the cause of the female MC in the Nigerian music industry, basically?
When this your question get come out, I don't know what to say. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's this kind of situation where we have different people that we're trying to talk to. You know, we have different audience and stuff, you know what I mean? So the kind of music that I make, again, for me to listen to Seriki and Reminisce, if you go to the streets, you listen to their songs, you know what I mean? Street guys relate to it. I totally understand and appreciate the fact that some people make English rap songs and stuff, and everybody is like, oh yeah, she's cool and stuff, you know? But I want to be the kind of person that will do a song where the streets can relate to, people that don't even speak a word of English can relate to, and people that still understand English too can relate to. Do you understand what I mean? Exactly. So it's that kind of thing where, you know, with the kind of funny, and I try to use catchphrases like God punish devil. You see in Nigeria, it's like God punish devil actually is something that I got from, you know, I just tried to remember something like, if something weird happens to you in Nigeria, God punish devil, you know, it's that kind of thing, that kind of reaction. So it's that kind of thing where people say, you know, so it's like you go to the street, God punish devil, you know what I mean? So it's that kind of thing where, well, I'm just trying to talk to my own kind of audience, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, everybody's got different whatever intentions and stuff. So shout out to Weird MC. She's like, oh God, the top, you know. So yeah. I don't know, I'll just keep doing what I do, and hopefully somebody that appreciates it one day will understand it and give me the opportunity. So
there's this song of yours called Freestyle. Yeah. You don't hear my new track, Omona Freestyle. I really love that song.
I think I have an album already.
Because that song came out at a point where
people were
hearing leaks here and there. People were dropping leaks, freestyles, and then you just came out of nowhere to just say, what's going on, man? You guys should stop this. And I found out very, very, you know, I really admired that in you, that being at the position you were, you could still speak up in the industry. You understand the artist, you understand an artist, you understand the power of an artist's speech. So how did that come about? What inspired you to lash out at those artists, you know, that were...
this is it. Not Just Okay is a good site. Very good website. So the first day I went on Not Just Okay, leak freestyle. I'm like, yeah? Alright, let me sleep over it's cool. Second day I woke up, what's happening on the just okay? League freestyle, I was like, you know, but and where I was with my friends, they had a studio in their house and stuff, so I was just like, okay, do you have any beat right there and stuff? But what I actually did was, I used the beat that I found on my phone. I was just like, I think this beat will go. Load it up, just let me just do whatever I want to do. In like 30 minutes I came up with that, and I was like, yeah, well, they will crucify me, it's alright, but you know, I just did it because I was just like, okay, listen, why would you actually sit down and be like, oh yeah, I want to release a leak, I want to release a song as a leak? Do you understand? It's just kind of, it's basically that kind of thing where you're not confident with what you've done. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't want people to judge you based on how I don't know, I don't want to say how crappy the song is or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing where, say if I release a song that I know is not up to the standard that people expect me to release, and then you're just trying to look for a way to justify it, then you're like, leak. But then you sent it out yourself, because there's no way you just finished the song with a producer and the producer will be daft enough to release your song online without your permission. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's something that's between the two of you. Unless, I mean, like someone like me, it could happen, because when I do a song, when I record a song, I send it out to people, to my friends first, and I'm like, can you listen to this song first? Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think I can add to the song. So at least at the end of the day, they know I'm friends with you. If I release a shit song, sorry, it's gonna come back to you because you're my friend, and they will curse me and stuff. So just tell me. And you know, for that reason, any of my friends can feel like, oh, you know, I'll release the song. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So accept is that kind of situation, but if you feel like it's not up to standard, then don't release it at all, instead of trying to deceive people that are trying to listen to you. Do you know what I mean? With the whole league freestyle, blah, blah.
Many CDs.
Keep it. Record new songs.
Exactly. Moving on, what is next for Oluwatipsy now? What should we expect next from Oluwatipsy? A mixtape, an album? I was listening to your mixtape hosted by DJ Olapunch, and I was thinking it was too short, you know. I was thinking, when will we get a compilation from Tipsy?
Do you know what? That's the thing, because in my mind I'm like, do I release a mixtape or an album? Because to be honest, the number of songs that I have online makes an album already, you know. But the thing is, I don't want to put myself in that situation where I limit myself. The thing is, the more you grow, the more you learn more, and the more you develop. So daily, I'm listening to different artists, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could actually use that kind of thing. You know, you learn more. So don't just put out songs and you're like, yeah, I think I have an album now, bam, put it out, and then your family members buy the album. That's it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't want to limit myself like that, and it wouldn't be reasonable for an artist without much backing to just release an album. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have a record label, you don't have like a major sponsor, blah blah blah, kind of thing. It's kind of silly. So I wouldn't do something like that. I will wait. I'll be patient enough, you know. At the end of the day, there's a lot of us. A lot of albums can come before mine, but at the end of the day, the quality is what matters, not how fast or whatever. So you can't really do your own thing according to every other person. So yeah, just keep enjoying the singles that I can drop it.
And the stardom.
You know what I mean? And I mean, I just dropped a song recently. It's called Your Love.
We're coming to that. You know that.
So I mean, you said what's next, so I think I might be shooting the video for that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So.